Hi friends. Today we want to talk about a little topic that's really unsavory: tobacco money in politics, or vice money in general in politics, such as the essence of a bribery law. There's large sums of money given to political candidates for American and foreign interests to promote the tobacco industry and tobacco use and sales and taxation revenues and the whole ball of wax. Now, estimates place the deaths at this have risen these last couple of years. Deaths from tobacco have been estimated to be now risen from 455,000 a year, or 435,000 a year, to 480 something thousand a year, somewhere in between there. Several hundred thousand people, over 400,000 people, are dying every year from tobacco here in the United States. That's just Americans, not others. So anyway, these people are dying from this, from heart disease and lung cancer mainly. Both diseases can be contracted from other sources, but tobacco is listed as the cause in a number of these deaths. The odds are, to the best of my knowledge, it's about a 50-50 proposition that if you smoke, you'll die of cancer or heart disease. It's about a 50-50 proposition that smoking is going to be the cause of your death. Of course, it's not, smoking is just behavioralism. Saying you're a smoker, it's tobacco production and sale that's killing you. It's tobacco that's killing you, not smoking. Smoking is just a behavior, an addictive behavior. It's the pain and the pleasure principle. The smoking gives you a little pleasure and relieves you from this intense pain that a smoker gets every 10 or 15 minutes. Every 10 or 15 minutes, the smoker suffers this intense pain, and smoking a cigarette relieves the pain and gives them some type of pleasure. This is used by evildoers to control other people, and by some people to try to make people work who otherwise don't even need money or even want a job. They give them a habit to feed, and they got to go out and work to feed their habit. You go frolicking out there in the park or wherever, in nature or wherever. They gave you this evil monkey like that to try to get you to work cheap and then spend your money, surrender your money to them for tobacco. It's much cheaper than paying you anything worthwhile. It's much more profitable too. All employers are not evildoers, and all employers are not good people. That's why vice rings are the essence of bribery. And corruption in government is a very serious matter because these substances do cause harm to include death. Now, the Supreme Court has went ahead and said that campaign bribery or campaign money is some kind of legal thing that they can do. Toxic polluters do the same thing. Toxic polluters kill people too. They want to get away with both these enterprises, toxic pollution and tobacco. Not only want to get away with doing harm, they want to profit from it, and they want you to pay for the harm that they have gotten you to do to yourself. So if they've gotten you to do the harm to yourself, did they do the harm or did you? Now, you didn't really do the harm. You have an addictive behavior because you're addicted. They produce the tobacco. They plant the seed. It's the tobacco that's doing the harm, not the smoking. That's just psychology or some kind of social program that is really attempts to justify the sale of the deadly substance or the hemlock, tobacco. Tobacco is the problem, not smoking. So anyway, smokers who stop smoking don't have any problems. They don't have any emotional problems. They don't have any psychological problems. They might have a resentment problem at the people who addicted them to tobacco and maybe harmed some of their loved ones. They might have a resentment problem at that, but that seems to be justifiable righteous indignation to me. It's just they just can't go out and just do anything they want over it. They can do some things, but they can't just do anything they want over it. So anyway, tobacco was used in World War I to comfort soldiers and more or less sedate soldiers and keep them calm in warfare. It was, an evil perpetrated by the government against their own soldiers, addicting them to tobacco, getting smokes for the boys at the front because their nervous system can't withstand the noise and the concussions, the sonic concussions of the artillery, or ordnance in military terms. They call it ordnance. The artillery shells and the gunfire and the noise is just as bad as the concussion. The noise and the concussion more or less caused a disconnect between their brain and their central nervous system in World War I. That's what has been known as PTSD now, or battle fatigue in World War II. It was known as shell shock in World War I, and it's from the noise and the concussions of the sonic concussions from the explosions. That causes your central nervous system to be disordered from your brain. Your brain is running your central nervous system, and this noise causes your brain and your central nervous system to be disordered or disconnected. These things are not hoaxes. They're not people, gold bricking, or they're not, refusing to do their duty. These people have a serious physical and mental health problem. Their brain is disconnected from their central nervous system, and it's causing a disorder in their life, a serious disorder. Nerve gas does a similar thing, and soldiers in Vietnam were exposed to nerve gas, as many at the Pentagon. So anyway, remember, it matters, it does matter, because you matter, and don't worry, everything's going to be all right. Have a nice day.